The first order of business is to finish framing the eaves on the other side of the cabin, as you can see right now in this time lapse. After that, you will see how much I struggled, and yes, I struggled so much to put the rear overhang together, and make sure to stay till the end because I will go over how much time I have spent so far on this cabin as well as how much money I have spent.
We're at the rear wall right now, and you can see that's a piece of the ridge beam that's sticking out on the back side of the cabin because we have to frame now the overhang on the rear wall. I'm gonna start from the end of this rafter and mark everything at 16 inches. It's not matching at all. Wow. Yeah, nothing is matching, so that is amazing. I don't know if you can see, but this rafter here has a bow in it, so it's not even flat. And I don't think I can force it to be flat at this point. I must have messed up my measurement of the stop plate here, because I thought I calculated that a 2x6 would come and be flush with the rafter, and you can tell that this is sticking out by a lot. I'm gonna have to cut those, all of them shorter, so that they can fit, because the sheathing is supposed to go over everything. What a mess. So technically there should be 39 and 3/4. So this will have to come off. The moment of truth. Yeah, that's pretty good. I thought this was gonna be a piece of cake. I was gonna cut, 10 pieces, and half an hour later I would be done and it would be all easy, but it never is. Oh, this is difficult. Yeah, this is the wrong side. The struggle is real. Okay, we got this. Okay, so something I just learned by doing another 3 of those is that you kind of need a level as well, because the first one might have to redo it because it's completely, it's completely out of level. I mean, you can see it from looking at it. Whoa, almost fell. Always be careful. Safety first. Okay, I got it back. Here. All right, I have bad news. Here's what I just found out. If I go and look at this. See, this rafter to my left is, I think, much straighter. So if you look at it, here it is. This is level. And so you can see that the rafter that I'm attaching to is completely sagging, which is gonna be a big deal, both for outside and inside. And so if I had known, I would have tried to install a much straighter rafter to begin with, but here we are. That's the 2x6. Oh yeah, I can put it here. That's a 2x6 full size, which I went and shaved them all off because I didn't know any better. If you look at it with the level, there you go. This right here is good and level. So for whatever reason, that twisted and sagging rafter is lower by, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch easily. Now that I know this, either I go back and redo everything for those 5 that I just installed. Oh, I guess the other option, the lazy me option, is that, I can go back and that's what I cut. Put it back on. And this is dead level. What a waste of time. Okay. Now everything will be at the same level, which will be needed once I, install the roof sheathing. All right, so the last piece. Right, so it's 12:17. Been what? 5 hours? 5 hours to install 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 piece of roof overhang. Oh goodness. So
It was finally about time to update the Monday counter. I mean, look at these time lapses. I mean, it feels like forever ago, but if you actually only count the time I have worked so far, it adds up to 38 days, which is 304 hours of work so far for one person. Let's talk money. So it was about time also that I update you on this. So here's the cost for the septic system. This is the cost for all my foundation footings and pilasters. This is the cost for all my framing to get to the floor platform being done. This one is for the framing of all the walls and the windows, which I still haven't installed yet. Then finally the cost of the framing for the roof. And that is it. That's where we are at right now for total slightly over $18,000. Ouch, well that's expensive and we're not done yet, so I'll see you next time for more progress on the cabin. Alright, bye.